Greetings everybody, John Tyre here. This is my channel WikiGameGuides, and I want to make a video showing how big the map is in Ghost Recon Wildlands. Because it's huge, it is absolutely enormous. It took me 8 minutes and 45 seconds to fly from the northwest corner to the southeast corner, which is just over 30 kilometers using the in-game scale. And it took me, which is just over, when you do the math, about 200 kilometers per hour flying in game, which is about half the speed of a plane like this could actually do in the real world. So obviously the scale's a little off, but it's a game. What do you expect? The sides of the map are just over 20 kilometers each, meaning the world of Ghost Recon Wildlands is over 400 kilometers squared in size, which is absolutely enormous. And obviously, it's impossible to directly compare the size of Wildlands to Witcher 3 or Fallout or Skyrim or GTA, anything like that. And I think, personally, that Ghost Recon's Wildland is one of the largest open world games in terms of pure size ever made. And as you will see in this video, Bolivia was an excellent choice for the location of Ghost Recon Wildlands because the variety of ecosystems you see during just this one flight, just the direct path from the northeast to the southwest corner, or northwest to the southeast corner, it's huge. There's so many different environments in these mountains of Bolivia that it's really stunning. But everything I've said so far is purely about the raw scale of Ghost Recon Wildlands, not about the quality of the game within this massive world map. And with only a few hours into Wildlands so far, the variety of the missions is already getting kind of repetitive. The bases and outposts you clear out are all wildly different, but it ends up being a very similar process every time. The first thing you do is you see a base that you need to invade to get some intel or rescue someone. You scout out the base. The second step is use the sync shot to kill 4 enemies. And then you just start sniping the remaining enemies until sync shot has recharged, and then do that again. And it's just kind of a lather, rinse, repeat process. The game, especially on the harder difficulties, really encourages you to be stealth because you die so quickly. So you really have to take your time scouting out territories and slowly and steadily taking out all the enemies within every base. But I really think that when the free 4v4 PvP update is released for Wildlands, the variety and size of this huge world will be put to much greater use and really shine. So my question for you guys watching is, factoring in quality and variety within the huge world, what do you consider the biggest and best open world game available today? Personally, and I know it's an easy answer, but GTA 5 and Fallout 4 are what I would consider to be the biggest and best open world games out there in terms of size to variety within. Ghost Recon, Wildlands, Fallout, and GTA 5 to me all have different strengths though. I think Ghost Recon's strength is in the combat. Nobody in their right mind would argue that Fallout has a particularly great aiming and combat system. I mean, the VAT system is fun, but it's not particularly engrossing in the way that any first-person shooter really is. And same thing with GTA 5. The aiming system and the cover system in that is pretty janky and not particularly well-refined compared to something like Ghost Recon Wildlands. Whereas, like, to me, the Fallout strength is the story and the sense of exploration you get when wandering around the wasteland. GTA 5 strength is in like the acting and humor and the insanity and the speed and the sense of speed you get when using vehicles all around San Andreas. So I think Ghost Recon Wildlands, its strength is really in the combat, and yeah, when the PvP comes out, the value of the enormous environment underneath this plane right now will really be compounded dramatically, because there'll just be so many more reasons to explore all these different cities and all these different parts of this enormous world and very well designed world and beautiful world. I haven't even talked about how unbelievably gorgeous this game is. when it runs without crashing on the PC, it is an absolutely beautiful world. It is truly one of the best looking games on the PC right now. Anyway, thanks for checking out this video. Enjoy the rest of the flight, and if you're new to this channel, be sure to subscribe for more updates. Ghost Recon Wildlands, I'm looking at what else is on my calendar, and Mass Effect Andromeda are my next two big projects. Anyway, thanks for watching. Let me know in the comments what your favorite open world games are, and game on.
Read that intel on Magringa? She was a member of Mensa. Got offered a Rhodes Scholarship. No shit.
With all that education, like Gringa could have worked for anybody. She had to work for these savages. I reckon for a smart chick, like Gringa's pretty damn stupid.
You don't know stupid. Pretty good sized city considering the location.
Reminds me a little bit of Houston. Everything is built around the oil refinery.